Andrew McGathan here with SevereMMA, standing alongside the new 125-pound champion Neil Seery. Neil, I spoke to you a year ago and you said you didn't know what you were going to do.
Yeah.
Training was in and out of the place. You had a job, but you must feel on top of the world.
Yeah, it really is the highlight of my career, this one, you know. As I say, I've put in the work over 8 years, you know, and a lot of people have bypassed me with going on to bigger things, you know. But there's no one that works as hard as me, you know what I mean? But the people that do have obviously gone to the next level. But I'm trying, I'm digging, and I'm getting there, you know.
Neil, I think Cage Warrior should have a little bit of consideration. It doesn't look like that belt could fit around your waist, a 125-pound man. But one thing I have to say is, you looked a little bit slow in the first, you couldn't find your rhythm, and then in the second and third it just all came together. Were you expecting that?
Yeah, I'm always a slow start. If anybody sees me fights the first round, I never really get going. It takes me just probably a half a round to get going. Maybe I need to get hit a few times before I start kicking into gear, you know. But he hit strong for a flyweight. I know he hit hard, but of all the flyweights that I fought, he was one of the toughest and the hardest hitting that I've come across, you know.
In the press area we were saying it was probably one of the most impressive 125-pound fights we've seen in a while. With the introduction of that weight in the UFC, and now you've seen past Cage Warriors champions go on to better things, do you think there is a good chance?
Well, do you know what? I'm happy where I am. There's a lot of people that, as I've said a few times before, that there's better fighters than me being let go from the UFC. Realistically, you know what I mean? So I just take one fight at a time, and I'm happy where I am. I'm delighted at this for the minute, so I'm gonna concentrate on the Cage Warriors and what they want from me at the minute.
If you don't mind me saying, Neil, it seems, I was talking to Andy, he said you're near the end of your career, Paul's at the start. It nearly seems like you don't want to go too far ahead because you know that at your age your career could finish at any time, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. No. You're just keeping yourself grounded, is it?
Yeah, I'm keeping myself grounded, you know what I mean? Like, this keeps me on a steady path. Andy keeps me in a steady path. I seem to, as I've explained to people a few times before, I venture off, and I'm not training, I do venture off. I get into a little bit of stuff that I shouldn't get into, you know. But we got grounded for this fight before Christmas. I was training with Paul, and for the last 6 months, give or take 6 months, we've been grounded, concentrating and just fighting, and it's come off for me, you know. So wherever I go from here is a bonus for me, you know.